if you do have real estate, as long as it's occupied, you're good, right?
Yeah, so it's more of like you have to find properties right now where you can add basically more doors to it, or on his case,
more doors that are occupiable, not just more doors, because then you end up like China.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can sell you Paris by the Sea, Charlie. Like,
hey, sounds nice.
It does. Well, if it wasn't so empty. Yeah, I feel really bad for the Chinese people. I feel bad for the Chinese man. I feel bad for the Chinese woman. It just sucks, dude. Like at the end of the day, I mean, even though I mean, we're Team USA no matter what, right? But the suffering of the people just sucks, dude, because of government decisions.
Well, the government, that's the one thing about Chinese history, right? They're used to it. Like, if you go back throughout Chinese history, it's been a few thousand years before they didn't have, an overbearing government.
Right. I mean, that reminds me of a little meme I have here. Here it is.
Societies like Koreans, they might have a God complex, but they don't have a history of oppressing another group of people.
Each other, right?
Are you out of your mind?
What the?
What do you mean?
You don't think Asians they didn't oppress?
Koreans didn't have slaves. We didn't fly.
Did Koreans have slaves?
Korea had the longest unbroken chain of slavery of any society in history. Holy shit!
You guys are scumbags.
We're scumbags.
The largest unbroken chain of slavery.
And the North is still keeping that streak alive.
Well, Samsung and LG ain't hurting too, but
Hey, they just outsource that. Hey.
Oh my God, man! One thing too. I hate this shit. China's playing the long game. What is China playing? Where in the long game was their entire society getting addicted to opium? Like where? Like I hate this long game shit. Like I really do. Like this whole where they're playing the long game or they're playing this. That's a lie. Like stop with There's a classic thing. You make plans and God laughs.
Right. Well, and also humans are what do you call it? Greedy and envious, right? So even if you have some group of people trying to do some strategy over 20, 30 years, some asshole is going to be like, I'm going to come in and screw that up just because it's an advantage to me.